lovelies. I'm here today to talk about a couple of reading challenges that I am doing in the next week. The first one is 24 in 48, and that was created by a lady called Rachel who used to run the blog A Home Between Pages. And basically it was set up because on the back of another readathon that was reading solidly for 24 hours, Rachel couldn't cope with doing that. She needed a nap, which is totally understandable. I don't think I could do it either. So she created this, which is you read for 24 hours total in a 48-hour period, and that starts at 12:01 on Saturday night. Well, Friday night finishes, going into Saturday, 12:01, and that finishes at 11:59 on Sunday evening. And that is this weekend. And you can sign up on the website. I'll put the link down below. And the good thing is you can win prizes. If you enter, you're automatically entered into a prize draw where you can win some book vouchers and other assorted prizes. I think you get a bit more if you're in America. There's different ones. So I decided to do this because I feel like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut at the minute. I started reading a sci-fi book recently called Omnivore, and I feel like I've been reading it forever, but I don't want to not finish it. So I'm going to try my best to get to the end of that. If I haven't finished it by the time 24 in 48 starts, I will hopefully beast it. My TBR that I plan on reading during this is Bitch Planet. Patriarchal overloads rule the world in this not too distant future, and one woman finds herself exiled to a penal colony planet where she is forced into the prison system with crooked guards and a deadly sport that you can take part in for everybody else's benefit. I have read this before. I bought it when it first came out, but I haven't read it for a long time, and I know volume 2 is out soon, so I think it'll be a good time to refresh this. Shift by Hugh Howey. I've recently finished reading the first book in this trilogy, which is called Wool, which is set in a post-apocalyptic future where a load of people live in these underground silos, and they believe that they're the only people left because something happened on Earth that meant it was unsafe to go outside. Occasionally some people will do something wrong and they get sent outside to clean the sensors so people can see outside. An unfortunate side effect of that is that they die because outside is so brutal. So I finished reading the first one and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I did a bit of a review in one of my wrap-ups, so I'll link that down below. This is the second, and I believe this is a prequel. So this basically tells the story about how the silo was built and where it came from, and also what happened for the world to be such a wasteland and so unsafe. I'm really looking forward to this one, and I hope it's as good as the first one. And this is Injection, which is published by Image Comics. I don't know much about this. My partner bought it me for Christmas because he thought it looked interesting. And it says it's an ongoing series by the acclaimed creative team of Moon Knight from the Dead. It's science fiction, tales of horror, strange crime fiction, techno-thriller, a ghost story, all at the same time. A serialised sequence of graphic novels about how loud and strange the world is getting, about the wild future and the haunted past, all crashing into the present day at once, and about 5 eccentric geniuses dealing with the paranormal and numinous, as well as the growing weight of what they did to the planet with the injection. So I've only chosen 3 for the 24 in 48 because on the Sunday the Diversathon actually starts, so half of my 24 in 48 I will be reading some Diversathon books. Now if you don't know what the Diversathon is, I'm going to put the link below and I'll give you a brief summary. The Diversathon is 7 days of reading diverse books written by diverse authors, and I know this year they're pushing the own voices tag, which is the story that is written is in the own voice as the person that has written. If I haven't explained that very well and you still aren't really sure what I'm waffling on about, I will link the hosts below. That's Christina Marie, Monica, Simon and Jose, and I will link them all below. I'll also link you to the Diversathon Twitter, and if you are taking part, just use the hashtag Diversathon and that will pull it all together, as it's going to be across Twitter, Instagram, blogs, as well as being on BookTube, so it's going to be all across. It's from the 22nd to the 29th of January, and I just think it's going to be a really good thing for BookTube. It's getting everybody looking at different sorts of books. I had a few books on my shelves already, but I did need to do research and check that they would actually fit the criteria for being diverse, and I've also ordered a couple in that I didn't have, so I am very excited. My TBR for the Diversathon is Lumberjanes Volume 1 and 2. Volume 2 hasn't arrived yet. This is about a diverse group of girls who spend a summer together as part of the Lumberjanes. I don't really know any more than that, but I do know it's a diverse group of characters in here. Next is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Elire Saez. And this is a coming-of-age book about an angry teen whose brother is in prison. He meets a guy called Dante, and it's about how they get to know each other, how their friendship blossoms into something that lasts a lifetime, and the experiences that they have together. And it just sounds like a wonderful story. I don't think you guys have met Marvin before. This is Marvin. Cutie, aren't you? Cutie. The Book of Phoenix by Nnedi Okorafor. I'm really looking forward to this one. I did speak about it in a book haul I filmed recently, and it's about an accelerated woman who was a genetic experiment who's kept in a block of flats. Her partner Saeed witnesses something terrible one night and kills himself. So Phoenix is devastated by this news and she goes on the search for answers. Finally is The Fisherman by Chigozie Obioma. I've had this on my shelf for a while because it was listed for the Man Booker Prize. I haven't got around to it yet, so I think the Diversathon is definitely the time to do it. I will read what it says on the back. In a small town in western Nigeria, 4 young brothers, the youngest is 9, the oldest 15, use their strict father's absence from home to go fishing at a forbidden local river. They encounter a dangerous local madman who predicts that the oldest brother will be killed by another. This prophecy breaks their strong bond and unleashes a tragic chain of events that of almost mythic proportions. So that's my TBR for both the 24 in 48 and the Diversathon. I will be tweeting about this and also Instagramming about it. I will put my links to those down below. So if you choose to take part, fantastic. That's what I'll be doing this weekend and for the next week. Are you guys going to take part in any readathons or any challenges in the next few weeks? If you are, let me know what they are. If you're taking part in these, let me know what your TBRs are. And I will be back in a few days with another video. Okay, big hugs. Bye.